Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Boshemer Gymnasium on the campus of Brevard College for today's matchup, Brevard versus Covenant. Matchup today between Brevard and Covenant, USA South Conference matchup. Two even teams record-wise. Brevard 9-12 overall, 5-9 in the USA South Conference. Covenant 7-14 overall, 5-8 in the USA South Conference. These two teams met back on January the 23rd at Covenant in Lookout Mountain, Georgia, where Covenant defeated Brevard 67-61. So see if the home court advantage can swing back in favor of the Tornadoes in this matchup. Tornadoes lost 65-55 last night against Huntington, a very strong Huntington club that the Tornadoes hung with much of the evening, but looking to get back in the win column today. Brevard versus Covenant coming up next. Starting five for the Tornadoes will be same starting five they've used for much of the season. Taisha Washington and Annalie Bollinger at the guard positions. And in the front court, Destiny Williams, Deja Riddick, and Avery Lockwood. As we're about a minute away from tip-off. All right, ready to roll here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. The Covenant Scots against the Brevard College Tornadoes. Avery Lockwood will tip off against Joanna Smith. And we'll get underway here at the Bosch. And the Scots win the tip as the Smith tip ends up into the hands of Raquel Rosa. Here's Smith. She hands it off to Walter. Finds an open Rosa down low for an easy layup. 2-0 Scots. Destiny Williams pushing the action. Then a turnover into the hands of the Scots. Taylor Robinson came up with it. A long two is no good by Walter. It'll remain Covenant basketball underneath. 9:22, just getting started here in the first quarter. Inbounds pass by the Scots. Smith guarded by Williams. Here's Walter guarded by Riddick. Long two by Walter gives the Scots a 4-0 lead. Scots providing some pressure in the full court. Williams handing it off to Washington. Bollinger. Here's Riddick in the low post. Riddick with a take to the hoop. Misses the short jumper. Scots now looking to build on their early 4-0 lead. Taylor Robinson. Here's Rosa, guarded by Lockwood. Tried to find Smith down low. Well defended by the Tornadoes. And it'll be, once again, Covenant ball underneath. Another long two there by the Scots, a 6-0 lead for Covenant. So tough start for the Tornadoes in the early going here. Bollinger resetting the front court offense of the Tornadoes against a 2-3 zone implemented by Covenant. Williams off a Covenant defender. It'll remain Tornadoes basketball. Just 8 on the shot clock. 7:57 to play here in this opening quarter. Three there by Washington's off the back rim, rebounded by the Scots. Scots pushing tempo a little bit. Three-pointer is no good. Scramble for the rebound into the hands of Williams. Williams taking it coast to coast, and it's good. Coast to coast fast break by Destiny Williams. We've seen her do that several times this season. Come up with the rebound and just take it all by herself for the fast break layup. Tornadoes showing a little pressure. Covenant able to break it fairly easily. 7:23 to play here in this opening period. Another long two by Covenant's no good. Rebounded by Washington. Washington pushing the tempo. Off a Covenant defender. A turnover for the Tornadoes. Washington matching up against Taylor Robinson. Here's Smith. She swings it around to Walter. And a turnover on the traveling violation by Rosa. And early substitution for the Tornadoes. Krista Davis will check in. Chatham, Kobe, and Douglas check in for the Scots. 6-2 your score, 6:42 to play in this opening period. Another turnover by the Tornadoes, having a hard time getting their offense going against this Covenant defense thus far. Here's Taylor Robinson. She hands it off to Chatham. Williams comes up with the loose ball, and then a foul against Covenant. Washington running the point for the Tornadoes. Williams finds a cutting Bollinger. Bollinger hands it off to Riddick. She's double teamed. Finds Washington in the corner. She beats her defender. Dishes it out to Riddick, and Riddick hits the three. Three-pointer for Deja Riddick. 6-5 your score, 5:33 to play. Opening period. Steal there by Williams, and here comes Williams, the freight train once again. And the coast-to-coast fast break layup for Destiny Williams. We continue to see that from her throughout this season. And the Tornadoes with their first lead of the game, 7-6. Then a steal by Washington. Washington now pushing the tempo. Williams dribbles behind the back and then brings it back out, hands it off to Washington. Washington beats her defender, taking it to the hoop there. Rebound by Potter. Here's Kaylee Hallmark. Chatham for the Scots. Hallmark defended by Bollinger. Chatham defended by Washington. A three-pointer there is good. Morgan Douglas, the senior from Hamilton, Georgia, Lafayette Christian High School with the three-pointer in. Covenant with a 9-7 lead, 4:26 to play, first quarter. .420 to play in this opening period. Covenant with a 2-point lead. Jatasha Hollinger has checked into the game, as has Victoria Green for the Tornadoes. Bollinger with the three, it's no good. Offensive rebound by Deja Riddick. Hollinger, Bollinger, Riddick. Finds Krista Davis down low, and Davis with the bucket and one. Tornadoes have done a nice job in recent weeks with their interior passing game, finding Krista Davis or Avery Lockwood down low, and both Davis and Lockwood capitalizing on those opportunities. And all created there by that offensive rebound, second chance points. Offensive rebound by Deja Riddick that trip. That was a strength of the Tornadoes game last night against Huntington, as Davis tracks down that rebound. 9-9 your score, 3:35 to play, first quarter. Three-pointer by Riddick is no good off the back rim. Two Covenant defenders crash into each other, but Covenant still winds up with the basketball as Walter comes up with it, and then a foul against the Tornadoes, Victoria Green. So after the Tornado substitutions after that last timeout, the 5 on the court for the Tornadoes, Annalie Bollinger, Jatasha Hollinger, Krista Davis, Deja Riddick, and Victoria Green. Robinson running the point for the Scots. She goes down low to Smith. Smith had position down low, and the finish by Joanna Smith, senior from Chattanooga. And then a turnover with the full court pressure implemented by Covenant. And the finish there by Smith. So back-to-back buckets by Joanna Smith gives Covenant a 13-9 lead. Tornadoes able to beat the pressure that time up the court, and then a foul as Rosa was just all over Annalie Bollinger. 2:48 to play here in this opening period. Taisha Washington checks in for Bollinger. Destiny Williams back into the game as well. She replaces Deja Riddick. So now Williams, Washington, Hollinger, Green, and Davis, your 5 on the court for the Tornadoes. Washington running the point. Davis trying to provide some pick and roll action. Williams with the pull-up jumper, it's no good. Rebounded by Rosa. Turnover and a steal there by Williams. Williams then takes it up herself. Close call there in terms of a potential traveling violation, but Williams able to keep that pivot foot planted, avoid the traveling call, and then a foul against the Scots. That'll be against Kaylee Hallmark. So 4 team fouls here in this opening period for the Scots. 2:11 left to play first quarter. Scots up by 4. Washington with 10 on the shot clock. Green. Here's Williams with 6 on the shot clock. A long 3. It rims out. Crashing the boards there. Hollinger with the big offensive rebound. Another opportunity for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes, just like they did last night, with some success on the offensive boards this afternoon already. Williams to the hoop. Gets her own rebound. And the call, it looks like it's going to be over the back against Williams. Maybe just a little too aggressive on those offensive boards. Mass substitutions for the Scots. Tornadoes with some pressure in the full court with Krista Davis staying back home in case the Scots were able to break that pressure quickly. Turnover there. Washington with the steal. Washington now pushing the tempo. The fast break. Hollinger with the finish. Taisha Washington with the assists. And the senior, Jatasha Hollinger, with the finish. 1:10 to play in this opening period. Tornadoes trail by 2. Hollinger defending Potter, and then a foul underneath. Foul on Brianna Ware, who was checked into the game as well for the Tornadoes. In another steal there, Hollinger got a hand on it, wound up in the hands of Washington, and then a double dribble call against Washington. So teams trading turnovers, opposite sides of the court. 56 seconds left to play in this opening period. in an offensive foul against the Scots. Bollinger checking in for Jatasha Hollinger. Nice work from Hollinger during that last stretch. .40 seconds on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock here in this opening period. Bollinger, pull-up jumper, it's no good. Rebounded by Chatham. Three-pointer is no good, but an offensive rebound by Monday, and the second chance finished by Monday. Shot clock is now off, 16 seconds left to play opening period. Now 7 seconds left. 4 seconds. Davis launches a long two. It's no good, and that'll be the end of the quarter with your score, Covenant 15, Brevard 11. So at the end of one quarter, Covenant with the 15-11 advantage. Destiny Williams leading the way for the Tornadoes with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Tornadoes with 5 turnovers, Covenant with 7 turnovers. See if both teams can clean that up here in the second period. Washington. Tornadoes swing it around to Thompson, who misses the three. Just underway here in the second quarter, 9:35 to play. Covenant up by 4. Covenant shot very well in that first quarter, 50% from the field. Tornadoes shot just 33%, 5 of 15, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. As another Tornado turnover, that's the 6th of the game. Three-pointer there by Hallmark is no good. Rebounded by Washington. Her second rebound today. Under 9 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Another miss by the Tornadoes. Here comes Hallmark. She finds Rosa. Offensive rebound by Hallmark. Second chance opportunity for Covenant. Covenant now with 4 offensive rebounds. Three-pointer is off the mark. Crashing the boards again is Hallmark. And the Scots make the Tornadoes pay on the offensive glass. So steal now by the Scots. Scots, who have matched their largest lead, now leading by 6 points. Now with 5 offensive rebounds, 8 second chance points for the Scots. And now a chance at the free throw line for Raquel Rosa. First free throw is good, so Scots now with their largest lead of the afternoon. Rosa, sophomore from Coral Springs, Florida, Westminster Academy down in Brevard County, South Florida. Eight-point lead for the Scots, their largest of the afternoon after the Rosa free throws. See if the Tornadoes can get back on track. Have not scored yet here in this second period. Lockwood with the pick and roll action with Bollinger. Three-pointer there is no good by Thompson. Steal there by Thompson. Hands it off to Lockwood, who passes over to Washington. 3 minutes into this second quarter, Tornadoes still looking to hit their first field goal of the quarter. Bollinger for three, it's good. Anna Lee Bollinger. Draining the three-pointer to cut the deficit to 5 points. And a traveling violation against the Scots. Now with 9 turnovers, Covenant. Here comes Covenant on the attack. That'll remain Covenant basketball. So after that last three-pointer by Anna Lee Bollinger, the senior, she now has 177 career three-pointers in her illustrious 3 seasons as a Brevard College Tornado. So she's now just 4 shy of the career school record for made three-pointers. Holly Flippo, who played at Brevard College from 2008 to 2012, holds the record with 181. But Anna Lee Bollinger closing in on that career mark. Bollinger now also 47 points away from the 1,000 points scored milestone for her career as a collegiate player. Williams pulls down the rebound after the missed free throw by Covenant. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Riddick finds Bollinger. Bollinger with another three. It's no good. Rebounded by Smith of the Scots. Robinson guarded by Riddick. Three-pointer there is no good by Robinson. Williams with the rebound. Up ahead to Riddick. 5:22 to play in this opening period. Low-scoring second quarter. Covenant has 4 points. Tornadoes just 3 in this quarter. Make it 5 points this quarter for the Tornadoes. After that make by Williams. Williams leads the Tornadoes with 6 points thus far. 4:50 to play before halftime. Pump fake there by Chatham, got Bollinger off of her feet, and then Chatham drills the three-pointer. 6-point lead for the Scots. Here comes Williams. She finds Davis on the fast break. Beautiful pass from Destiny Williams, and great finish by Krista Davis. What a 1-2 punch on that fast break. 4:12 to play here in the second quarter. Three-pointer is no good. Strong rebound there by Riddick. Here comes Williams again, pushing the action. Williams with some fancy dribbling. Keep those Covenant defenders at bay. Riddick finds Thompson. Here's Davis. Nice defense by Covenant to converge on Davis, come up with the steal. 3:45 to play, second quarter. And a traveling violation against Covenant. So it'll be Tornado basketball as Hollinger checks in for Davis, or check that, Hollinger checks in for Thompson for the Tornadoes. So Tornadoes going with Bollinger, Riddick, Hollinger, Davis, and Williams. Annalie Bollinger, defended by Chatham. And then a hard foul there by Rosa. Second personal foul on Rosa. Just the first team foul against Covenant here in the second quarter. Low scoring affair thus far between these two teams. 22-18 your score, Covenant with the advantage. Bollinger for three, it's good. Her second three-pointer of the game. And continues to creep up on that career three-pointers made mark. Nice job getting position there on that rebound by Williams. Foul on Covenant. So now 2 three-pointers today for Bollinger. 178 in her Brevard College career, now just 3 shy of the record. Williams finds Bollinger. Well defended there by Joanna Smith. And then a turnover, Bollinger finding Riddick. Riddick with the finish. And the Tornadoes have stormed back into the lead, 23-22. .2:15 to play here in the second quarter. Steal there by Williams. Here comes Williams, taking it herself, coast to coast. That time Covenant was ready. They'd seen that before from Williams, just taking it herself, and the Covenant defenders with a nice job of hustling back and defending that fast break. The one-player freight train known as Destiny Williams. And then a timeout on the court. Your score, Brevard 23, Covenant 22. Back to action here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Just over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter as Covenant breaks down the Brevard pressure and able to finish and retake the lead 24-23. Williams with the pull-up jumper. It's good. Destiny Williams now with a game-high 8 points, 4 of 7 shooting from the field. .125 to play here in the second quarter. And a hard foul there. Nice job by Deja Riddick to come up with the loose ball. Foul is going to be called on Walter as Washington checks back in. Williams will get a rest. So Tornadoes going with Washington, Bollinger, Riddick, Davis, and Hollinger. 2-3 zone for Covenant. We've seen a lot of this from the Scots thus far this afternoon. Bollinger for 3, rims out. She's already made 2 of those this quarter. Now 45 seconds left to play before halftime. Nice job defensively by Davis to get in the way of that attempted pass by the Scots. 32.7 seconds left to play in this second quarter. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. So a opportunity here for Covenant before the quarter ends, and there will be an opportunity for the Tornadoes as well. Now the shot clock is off. 22 seconds left to play before intermission. Washington, now 12 to play. 8 on the clock. Washington from 3 with 1 on the clock. It's good. Ty-Shay Washington beats the buzzer and gives the Tornadoes a 28-24 lead at halftime. A great second quarter there by the Tornadoes. Outscoring Covenant 17-9 in that quarter to storm into the lead heading into the halftime locker room. Tornadoes 28, Scots 24 at halftime. We'll come back in a few minutes and catch up with all the first half statistics as well as a look around Brevard College athletics. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Brevard 28, Covenant 24 at the half. Back here at the Boshemer Gymnasium on the campus of Brevard College on a beautiful day in Brevard, North Carolina, where at halftime Brevard leads Covenant 28-24. Brevard led by Destiny Williams, 8 points and 6 rebounds in that opening half. Annalie Bollinger with 6 points on 2 made three-pointers. Deja Riddick with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Krista Davis, 4 points. Taisha Washington with 3 points. She hit a buzzer-beating three-pointer to end that first half. The Covenant Scots were led by Raquel Rosa with 6 points, and Joanna Smith also had 6. Becca Walter with 4 points. Leading rebounder was Smith with 5 for the Scots. Scots shot 40% from the field in that opening half, 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. The Tornadoes 43%, 4 of 12 from the land of 3. The Tornadoes just had 1 free throw attempt. They missed that one, and Covenant to the free throw line just 4 times themselves with 2 of 4 from the line. Covenant outscored Brevard 15-11 in the first quarter, but then Brevard's Riddick with the turnaround jumper. It's good. So that snaps that 9-0 run. And a finish there by Washington. So after the 9-0 run, 4 straight points for the Tornadoes. (33-32) your score, 3:50 to play here in this third quarter. Just beating the shot clock there. Kobe with a great finish. 3-point lead for the Scots. Hollinger. Bollinger from way downtown. It's no good. Davis tries to keep it in bounds, but it'll be Covenant basketball. 3:10 to play here in this third quarter. After the Tornadoes led at halftime 28-24, Covenant stormed ahead with a 9-0 run to start this third quarter. Currently with a 3-point lead over the Tornadoes. Nice job there by Hollinger, and then a turnover back into the hands of Covenant. Now here comes Covenant on the attack. Walter stolen away by Thompson of the Tornadoes. And a turnover there by the Tornadoes. So a little bit sloppy between both these teams these last couple minutes. But a tightly contested affair. Scott's holding on to a 3-point lead. 2:20 to play here in this third quarter. And another turnover there by Covenant. 2:15 left in the period. Riddick will inbounds to Bollinger. Covenant's been applying some full court pressure all afternoon. Bollinger had to make sure she got across the line to avoid an over and back, and then a finish, and it's going to be a flagrant foul as well against the Tornadoes. So a big sequence there for Covenant. Taylor Robinson with the big finish. Hollinger with the foul, and it was a flagrant foul, so Robinson will head to the free throw line. Basket counts, so big opportunity here for Covenant to build on this lead of theirs. Currently up 37-32. First free throw is good by Robinson, so now a 6-point lead. Make it a 7-point lead for the Scots. And the Scots will get the ball out of bounds and continue possession here. So 2:05 to play here in this third quarter. Monday will inbounds for the Scots. Some pressure there from Thompson. Scots able to maintain possession. Now under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. And a traveling violation against the Scots. .149 left to play, third quarter. Scots up by 7 on the Tornadoes. It's been a difficult quarter thus far for Brevard College. See if they can get back on track. And that'll help matters right there. Destiny Williams with a take and one. So Destiny Williams will head to the free throw line. Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and she sinks the free throw. So big turn of events there for the Tornadoes. Stay within striking distance here. They were trailing by 7, now trail by 4. Walter defended by Thompson. Walter trying to take Thompson on the dribble. Thompson doing a great job with that man-to-man defense. Williams all over Monday, and then a timeout called by the Scots as the defensive pressure was being applied by the Tornadoes, led by Destiny Williams. That last Williams bucket was huge. The three-point play after you really felt like the Scots were starting to gain some serious momentum here in this third quarter. 1:18 now to play in the third quarter as we will return to action after the 30-second timeout by Covenant. Rosa will inbound for the Scots. Quick hands there by Thompson. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Hollinger with some tight defense against Robinson, but then a foul is called against Hollinger. Maybe just a little too tight, but certainly you got to love that energy out of the senior. 1 minute, 5 seconds left in this third quarter. Defensive pressure again being applied. That time Taishe Washington matching up against Taylor Robinson. Washington gets called for the foul. Now 3 team fouls in the period for the Tornadoes, under 1 minute to play here in this third quarter. Ten seconds on the shot clock for Covenant. Tornadoes continuing to play tight defense. Miss there, and then an offensive rebound for Covenant. A fresh shot clock for the Scots, as we're down to 25 seconds on the game clock. Three-pointer there is no good by Smith, and then another offensive rebound, and then a foul after the putback by Covenant. So Covenant back in the lead by 6 points. 12.2 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Shot clock off. Now 5 seconds left. Washington from way deep. It's no good. And we'll head to the fourth quarter with Covenant with a 41-35 advantage. Fourth quarter underway here at the Boschmer Gymnasium. And a driving layup to the hoop there by Kaylee Hallmark. Now an 8-point lead for Covenant, matching their largest lead of the afternoon. Difficult third quarter there for Brevard. Outscored 17-7 by Covenant, including a 9-0 run that really put the Scots in control. Then a foul there is going to be called on Shakira Thompson of the Tornadoes.
Shakira Thompson, it's her second and team first. At the line for Covenant, number 21, Raquel Rosa.
Rosa at the line for the Scots. She makes one of two, so a 9-point lead, the largest of the game for Covenant. Riddick on the attack. That's going to remain Tornado basketball. And then Riddick, check that, Williams with the take to the hoop. So now a 7-point advantage for Covenant. Under 9 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Foul on Washington, her second of the afternoon. And then a foul there on Williams is going to send Joanna Smith to the line. So already 3 team fouls against the Tornadoes. We're just a minute, 11 seconds into this fourth quarter. .8:35 remaining in regulation. Covenant leads by 8. Foul there on Thompson. Her third. 4th team foul already for the Tornadoes. 8:30 to play. 8-point lead for Covenant. This is Becca Walter at the free throw line for Covenant. She misses the first. She's a senior from the Geneva School, hometown Orlando, Florida. Second free throw is good. So a 9-point lead for Covenant, matching their largest lead of the game. 8:20 to play here in this fourth quarter. Washington, here's Thompson for 3. It's no good. Robinson with the rebound. And then she controls the point for Covenant. Bollinger defending Robinson. Scott's swing it around. Eventually back to Robinson. 3-pointer by Walter is no good. Strong rebound by Riddick of the Tornadoes. 7:35 to play in this fourth quarter. Tough offensive rebound there by Riddick, but then she's going to be called for traveling. So unfortunate turn of events there. It's been a tough second half for the Tornadoes. half. Scored just 9 points in this second half. And then a foul there is going to send Covenant to the line again, and Covenant's going to be in the bonus from this point out. This will be a shooting foul, so 2 shots, but already 5 team fouls against Brevard. 7:10 to play here in this fourth quarter. First free throw by Rosa is good. Now a 10-point lead, largest of the game for Covenant. Washington pulls down the rebound off the missed free throw. 7 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Bollinger taking her defender off the dribble, taking it herself inside. Tip out rebound to Washington. Washington misses the short jumper. And the Brevard College struggles continue. Foul there by Bollinger. And bonus situation for Covenant. Will go to the line yet again. So now a 12-point lead for Covenant, 6:40 to play here in this fourth quarter. Turnover there, well defended against Washington, and then fighting for the basketball. A tie-up between Hannah Monday and Victoria Green. Possession arrow for the Tornadoes. Long two-pointer there made by Deja Riddick. Cuts the deficit to 10 points. And then Williams with the steal. See if the Tornadoes can get some momentum going here. Williams finds Washington. Washington with the long three. It's good. Washington from way downtown cuts the deficit to 7. So 5 straight points for the Tornadoes. 5:40 to play here in this fourth quarter. And then Washington with the steal. Washington taking it herself, and it's good. Washington with the steal, the fast break layup, and 1. And just like that, a 7-0 run for the Tornadoes with 5:33 to play here in this fourth quarter. Just as things were looking terribly bleak for the Tornadoes, they come up with this 7-0 run, and if Washington makes this free throw, she misses the free throw. However, a rebound by Destiny Williams on the offensive glass, so another opportunity for the Tornadoes to build on this 7-0 run. The lead is now 5:22 to play here in this fourth quarter. Williams will be fouled by, no, it's going to be an offensive foul. Wow, tough call there, a push-off, kind of a hook call there against Williams. 5:20 to play. 49-44 Covenant. Tornadoes continuing to exert the pressure and keep the momentum here, trying to build on this 7-0 run. Covenant, after the Tornado turnover, regains possession. Now under 5 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter. Bollinger defending Walter tightly. Here's Rosa. She finds Smith down low. Smith misses the layup, rebounded by Davis. 4:40 to play, fourth quarter. Riddick. Bollinger, open three-pointer. It's good. A 10-0 run by the Tornadoes has cut the deficit to 2 points after that Annalee Bollinger three-pointer, her third of the afternoon. 4:07 to play here in this fourth quarter. Tornadoes have stormed back after trailing by 12 points. Now trail by just 2 on this 10-0 run, and then another turnover against the Scots. That's their 23rd turnover of the afternoon. Here comes Washington on the attack. Now under 4 minutes to play, and then a steal by the Scots. And a foul on Washington, and that'll send the Scots to the free throw line. The Tornadoes over the limit, and the Scots in the bonus. 3:49 to play. First free throw is no good by Rosa. Checking in for Covenant is Chatham. And after the rebound, Riddick hit the floor. Referees, no foul call. Ball goes out of bounds. Covenant with the basketball. 3:40 to play here in this fourth quarter. A 2-point ball game. Three-pointer is good. Taylor Robinson, who leads all players now with 14 points, drains that three-pointer to snap the Brevard 10-point run, and then a coast-to-coast finger roll layup by Taisha Washington. What an answer by Washington after the Robinson three. 3:07 to play. Nice job inside there by Rosa to put the Covenant Scots back up by 5. Now 2:50 to play. Washington taking it coast to coast again, and she will get a trip to the free throw line after that effort. Just the second team foul, but it's a shooting foul, so Washington will go to the line. First free throw is good by Washington. And second free throw, no good. So 4-point game here at the Bosch. Taylor Robinson now with 16 points, using the glass there to bank that one home. And Covenant back up by 6, now 2:22 to play. Washington. Here's Bollinger, she has an opening. Tapped away there, but it'll remain Brevard basketball. Destiny Williams checks in. She replaces Victoria Green for the Tornadoes. Bollinger inbounds it from underneath and then gets the ball back on the top of the key. She finds Riddick for three. It's well off the mark. Davis had position down low and a foul against Covenant, so it'll remain Tornadoes basketball. And another foul against Covenant, so they're starting to approach their limit as well. Now 4 team fouls. Davis down low. And Davis will have a trip to the free throw line. And both teams will also be in the bonus from this point forward. 1:50 to play here in this fourth quarter. First free throw is good from Davis. She now has 5 points. And second free throw good as well. So it's a 4-point game with 1:50 to play here at the Bosch. And a foul on Williams. Her 5th foul, so Williams will foul out at the 1:38 mark in the fourth quarter. So one of the Tornadoes' most valuable weapons fouled out from this point forward, and more free throws for the Scots, who have been in the bonus for the majority of this fourth quarter. This is Hallmark at the line. She sinks them both, so it's a 6-point lead for the Scots. .90 seconds left in regulation. Davis finds Riddick on the low post. Riddick backs her defender up, and then the finish by Deja Riddick. 4-point game, 1:15 to play. Covenant trying to chew a little bit of clock here, perhaps. 1 minute to play in regulation. 8 on the shot clock now for Covenant. A nice cut towards the basket and a finish by Hallmark. 6-point lead for Covenant, 48 seconds. 3-pointer there with 42 seconds left. Offensive rebound by Hollinger. Another opportunity here. Washington for 3. It's no good, just off the mark. And the ball bounces out of bounds with 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Washington unable to get that 3 to drop. And certainly a precarious situation for the Brevard College Tornadoes, down by 6 points. Covenant with possession of the basketball with 33 seconds left to play. Covenant led by as many as 12 points. Tornadoes came storming back. And now trail by 6 with 33 seconds left to play. So it'll be Covenant basketball side out. And the Tornadoes are going to have to foul here. Riddick fouling Hallmark. Hallmark will head back to the free throw line. She's been there quite a bit this second half. 30 seconds left on the clock. First free throw by Hallmark is good. So now a 7-point lead for the Scots. Second free throw is no good, so a chance here for the Tornadoes, but they have to hurry, down by 7, 25 seconds left to play. Bollinger for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by the Scots, 15 seconds left, and a foul there will send Walter to the line. So 13.8 seconds and a 7-point advantage for Covenant. We'll look back on this game, the third quarter, really the turning point where Covenant outscored Brevard 17-7. Brevard got in some foul trouble in this fourth quarter as well, creating bonus situations for Covenant throughout the fourth quarter and fouling out Tornado star Destiny Williams. And Bollinger with the long 2, it's no good, and that will end the ball game. Your final score, Covenant 63, Brevard 54. A tough result for the Tornadoes. We'll bring you final statistics as soon as we can, if you can hang with us here for a few minutes. But your final score from the Boschmer Gymnasium, Covenant 63, Brevard 54. Covenant improves to 8-14 overall, 6-8 in the USA South Conference. And the Tornadoes fall to 9-13, 5-10 in the USA South Conference. Hang with us. We'll try to get you some final statistics as soon as we can. Appreciate you joining us here for Brevard College Athletics. Some final numbers from the Boschmer Gymnasium. Your final score, Covenant 63, Brevard 54. Covenant was led by Taylor Robinson with 16 points. Raquel Rosa also scoring in double figures with 10 points. Kaylee Hallmark, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Joanna Smith, 9 points, 9 rebounds. And Becca Walter with 7 points. The Tornadoes led by Destiny Williams, who had 13 points and 8 rebounds. Unfortunately, she fouled out in the later moments of the fourth quarter. Taisha Washington with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Deja Riddick with 11 points and 7 rebounds. Annalie Bollinger with 9 points on 3 made 3-pointers. Bit of a sloppy game at times. Covenant with 24 turnovers, Brevard with 23. From the field, Covenant shot an even 50%, 22 of 44, and Brevard shot 39%, 22 of 56. Brevard 6 of 25 from 3, Covenant 4 of 13 from 3. Covenant went to the line 24 times, was 15 of 24 from the free throw line. Tornadoes only 7 free throw attempts, 4 of 7. The turning point was the third quarter where Covenant outscored Brevard 17-7, led by as many as 12 points. Brevard made it a ball game late, but too little too late, and ultimately Covenant pulls away for the win, 63-54. Brevard will be back in action on Wednesday at Berea. That's a 6 p.m. start in Berea, Kentucky, and then the home finale a week from today at 4 p.m., part of a men's-women's doubleheader on Senior Day against Pfeiffer, 4 p.m. here at the Bosch. The men's game will start at 2 o'clock before. I hope you can be here to commend the seniors, Annalie Bollinger and Jatasha Hollinger, representing the senior class for Brevard College women's basketball. That'll do it from the Boschimer Gymnasium. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoy Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. And we'll see you back here at the Bosch next Saturday when this women's basketball team is back in action. Your final score for the final time, Covenant 63, Brevard 54. Have a great day, everyone.